This is Express Leads. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Express Leads. I'm your host Paul Brady, and this week we're going to talk about affiliate marketing. Specifically, is it really worth it? You know, and people ask themselves that question. I know people look at it and some people think it's sketchy and other people, frankly, some people give it a bad rap because they abuse it, they don't do it correctly, and they have no idea what they're doing. So there is a science behind it. But the question is it worth it? Yes, definitely, absolutely. And I'll give you an example, okay? I'm not the best person when it comes to doing my own affiliate marketing. It's almost like the mechanic that is the expert everyone sees in town for certain things, but then his old car is running terribly because he just he just doesn't have the time to do anything for himself, right? Doesn't do his own car, doesn't do his own things, you know? So, I strongly believe that affiliate marketing is worth it. And if you're someone that doesn't have a business at all or doesn't know where to get started, but you want to do something online, by far, that is the easiest way to start generating revenue online. But let me give you an example, okay? So I already said I haven't really been doing a whole lot with affiliate marketing. As a matter of fact, you could say I almost don't pay attention to it at all. I do bare minimum. You know, I have products I use. Sometimes I recommend them to clients. Sometimes they use them. Sometimes they don't. I only recommend things because I believe in them and I use them. So if you see me recommend things on here, and some of them I do have affiliate relationships with. ClickFunnels is one. GetResponse is another. I only recommend them because I use them. I don't recommend them because I'm trying to make money. So, and that's the best thing to do as an affiliate marketer. You want to recommend something that you believe in or that you've done a lot of research on and you have a lot of data that shows you it's good. It's a good product. You just don't want to grab something randomly and promote it. So if you're not going to use it, or let's say you're starting out, you can't afford to use something like that, just be careful and do a lot of research on it and ask other people. Look for that social proof, right? It's like when you buy something on Amazon. I use this example a lot. I don't buy anything on Amazon without reading, comments from the people. I read all the comments. That's social proof. If I'm going to buy a new drill and there's 15,000 gazillion models of drills on Amazon, then I'm going to look for one that gets the highest ratings and has a lot of anecdotal evidence supporting that it's a good product by way of social proof of people leaving reviews and comments. But what I had done was I was barely doing anything. And I'm busy really concentrating on content marketing, business development, AKA lead generation, web design, SEO, and social media. And I can honestly say that I don't do a lot with it, but even so, even myself barely dipping my toes into, the affiliate marketing programs that I promote, I made over $6,000 in a few years. Now, people might be laughing when they hear that, right? Because that's not a very impressive number. But consider my focus. I'm doing almost nothing with it. I don't even pay attention to it, and I'm making, money. Now, again, over a few years, $6,000 seems like a joke, but hey, if you're not doing affiliate marketing, then that's $6,000. I made $6,000 more than you did, right? So the point is, I understand all these concepts very well, and I actually do intend on upping my affiliate marketing game a little bit over the next 6 months. So it'll be interesting to track that and come back and do a follow-up podcast on it. But for now, I'm just saying that with almost no effort, I made money. So you could make money. There's no doubt, and I do think it's worth it. And others, by the way, who focus on affiliate marketing do make a lot of money. And, I'll hit on that in a second here. But let's just talk about a high-level overview of the process, though. So what do? I mean, people, it's not a difficult process, but I think people who have no idea just need a little guidance. It's not a super difficult thing to do, but it's nice to have a map to show you where to go. So I think the first thing you need to do is choose a niche, right? And my favorite niches are a couple of big sectors: the health and wellness sector or the wealth and money sector. So health and wellness might be things like weight loss, personal training, diet, supplements, any number of things that have to do with your health or your wellness. The other, wealth and money, are literally, they both have so many things that you can choose from. But wealth and money, a few examples might be crypto, Bitcoin, make money online products, any number of things where you can go in some respect or another, make money online. So I know there's a lot with options trading right now, and actually you can see that all over the place on YouTube. If you if you search on YouTube for options trading in Robinhood, for instance, there's like a wealth of a gigantic library of videos that show you all sorts of strategies and how to do that. And so if you know nothing about trading binary options, you could make money doing that today, right now. And of course, this is not about binary options. I'm just giving you an example, saying that if you can do that, which I don't know about you, but I know zero about the stock market, or at least almost zero, then you could promote a weight loss program, or a supplement, or a software program, or any number of those things, right? That help you either in the wealth and money sector or the health and wellness sector. Now there are other niches you can choose. You're not limited to these niches. These are just some of my favorites. So let's stick with just for the purposes of illustration, let's stick with the weight loss niche for now, assuming that we're going down the weight loss niche. So what would be one of the first things you need to do, right? So you need to go off and create a landing page to capture emails of the prospects, or they sometimes call it an opt-in page or a squeeze page. I use ClickFunnels to do that just because it's super easy. You don't have to use ClickFunnels. You can use lead pages. You can use, there's a ton of programs out there that do it, right? I like ClickFunnels because I haven't seen anyone else do it as well as they do, and they also offer all this additional value with their product. Like, lots of people have funnel products, but not all of them have marketing experts that talk about how to use those products and how to create things. And so ClickFunnels does a thing called Funnel Fridays. I attend often when they're scheduled as a webinar, and they're very fun to watch. But anyways, not trying to sell you on ClickFunnels, just saying what I use. So let's move on for a sec here. So you create a landing page, right? Then the next thing you want to do is someone goes to your landing page, they give you their email because that's what you're asking for, and then they go to a thank you page or a bridge page. The thank you page, starting with that for a second, is going to direct people to the affiliate offer. Now, the alternative is you could do a bridge page. And bridge pages are great because, it's funny, I'm surprised to see, when I look online, I see some people doing YouTube videos saying, oh, don't use a bridge page. Well, it depends entirely on what you're doing, right? If you are someone like, and I've seen a lot of videos from different people, so I'll use a couple of examples. If you're Franklin Hatchett, for instance, he does a lot of YouTube videos on how you create a very, very simple opt-in page, and people give you their email. When they click it, they're redirected directly to the affiliate offer website, okay? Now, unless that's done correctly, that's not a good idea. Now, Franklin does it correctly. He basically has a very simple title, and the title is something about, and I forget which product he was talking about in the video, but basically it was like, hey, go see this. I'll use weight loss again. We'll stick with that niche. Hey, go see this great course on weight loss and how you can lose 50 pounds, or how it's possible for anyone to lose 50 pounds and, blah, 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 right? So people go look at that, and when they click it, they put in their email and click it, they go to a ClickBank or a JVZoo or something like that, affiliate offer page that talks about, here's your weight loss course and da-da. So he tied, a very, very simple opt-in page with a title that is very tightly linked to the affiliate offer page he's redirected to. Now, if you're not great at writing copy, or maybe, that's something you don't want to try, or you have to be really careful about that kind of stuff, because it's, one thing I'll tell you is that it's a little iffy. Google and Facebook won't ban you for that, because you're not sending someone directly to an affiliate page. That's their their guidelines right now. But if you went directly from a Facebook or a Google ad, just forgetting about the opt-in page and all that stuff, if you just took someone from a Facebook or a Google ad and went and redirected them straight to an affiliate offer page, you'll get banned. Google and Facebook both have rules about affiliate marketing. They'll ban you for that. So please don't ever do that. That would be really bad. They'll shut your ad down, and they could shut your account down if you have too many ads running like that. You always want to send someone to an opt-in page that then sends them to a thank you page or a bridge page. And from there, they click a button on the thank you page that says, hey, thanks for giving us your information. Click here for more information on your weight loss program. And they click it, and then it takes them to the affiliate page. Now, the difference between just a vanilla thank you page, kind of what like Franklin was doing, and a bridge page is that, imagine you're selling a product that isn't a weight loss product that costs $49. What if you're selling something that costs $900? What if you're selling something that has multiple upsells and starts at $47 and ends at $19.97, including all the upsells? You're going to have a tough time sending someone from a simple opt-in just to that and having them do something. Now, some people might say that's not true or disagree with me, but one of the reasons why a bridge page is so valuable is that you use a bridge page to create your pre-frame of the affiliate product or your product. And the pre-frame is all about you saying, like for instance, I did this for a nonprofit, for an author who wrote a book in a nonprofit. And what I did was I told them, hey, this is American Buyout, go here and on page 97. So I give them an engaging opt-in. They give me their email. They go to a bridge page. The bridge page has, more details about the book. And the video I record, which is like 30 seconds, tells them, learn on page 97 why all conventional economic science is wrong. Learn on page 172 how we can add billions of dollars to our government budgets and pay for government programs completely using a concept we call marketing surplus or market surplus. A little bit of marketing slip up there. Market surplus. So, bunch of economic terms about quantitative easing and market surplus and things that will make your head spin if you're not here for that, clearly. But the point is that I used that bridge page to pre-frame that book, the title of that book. And that's a very popular way to do that, by the way. I've seen Brunson do that a lot, Russell Brunson. I've seen, other people. He's done it for Tony Robbins, other people like that, where you come in and you talk about, hey, learn the top 7 secrets of X. On this page, you learn this. On this page, you learn this. On this page, we show you how you can do this and make money in 30 days and all this kind of stuff, right? That is exactly why a bridge page is valuable. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, geez, that's so much work. Well, yeah, I mean, there is this thing about affiliate marketing where this notion where people just want to make lots of money quickly. It's not like you can't make money quickly, but you're going to have to do some work up front. And if you do it right and it's tested and, you continually test, your headings and all these other things so that you're getting the maximum amount of opt-in, your opt-in rate's pretty high and you're getting some sales out of it. That once you get to that point, it involves some work. But once you get to that point, then it runs, right? Because it's automatic. All you have to do is create ads, or in this case, I would probably say use solo ads, right? Because it's an affiliate product, and solo ads don't really have rules about that. But drive people, and these are great. Solo ads, the health and wellness and the wealth and money niches are great for solo ads. So I wrote about this in a previous, spoke about this in a previous podcast. So you want to check that out. But solo ads are a great way to drive traffic to your funnel. And, and again, don't let people, because some people will tell you this, don't let people tell you to go directly from an opt-in to a redirect to the affiliate offer. That's okay with solo ads, but Google and Facebook, they could potentially frown upon that. And again, it's not nearly as serious as going from a Facebook ad directly to the affiliate offer. That will definitely get you banned. And so you might be saying, well, geez, Paul, forget you. I'm just going to go off and do that anyways. Well, fine. Here's another reason why you shouldn't do it, even if you don't think you're going to get banned, which you will. The reason you want to go to an opt-in page, and I touch on this all the time, so hopefully you guys don't say, oh, she's going to talk about this again. I don't know how many people have that listen to all my shows, but I do talk about traffic that you rent and traffic that you own, right? So, and that's a concept I've heard Russell Brunson talk about and other marketers as well. So, but when you are pushing people from an ad to, let's say you push them to a bridge page that gives them a pre-frame and then they click it and go right to it. What did we skip there, folks? Yeah, you're right. We skipped the opt-in piece of that. So people aren't opting in. Now you might get sales out of that, sure, and it might work and that might be fine, but once that ad's done, you're done. You can't reach out to those people again. You can't do anything. And you want to be able to reach out to them. You want to build an email list to reach out to them, because guess what? This is not the only affiliate product you're going to market to them. And once they're on your list, you're not paying anyone because it's traffic you own. You're sending messages out to your mailing list. I mean, imagine this. You have 100,000 people on your list, and you have an offer for a $7 product, an ebook that has upsells and everything else as well, right? But low barrier to entry. Let's see how many people we can get to do this. If you have good copywriting and they're very interested in it, they might pay $7. A lot of people will look at it and say, well, $7, I guess I can waste $7 and see what this is. Well, you get 100,000 people. That's $700,000 potential money. So you don't want to not grow your email list. That's just a huge mistake. So just keep that in the back of your mind. So let's summarize where we are so far. So we talked about choosing a niche. For the example of this show, this podcast, we talked about weight loss, but my favorites were health and wellness and wealth and money. But we're going to pick weight loss, which is part of the health and wellness niche, a sub niche of it. And then you create a landing page, the opt-in or the squeeze page where you're capturing that email. That's vital. Then after people give you the email, they click submit. They're redirected to either a thank you page or a bridge page. And the thank you page will say, thanks so much. Go grab your free course here. Or go grab your course here. Get the details in the course here. And they click the button, they go to the affiliate offer page. Or there's a bridge page with more detail that talks. And again, the good way to think of it is, I think it'll work with anything. But if you want to justify it by, a little or a lot of work, you want to use a bridge page as a pre-frame for your affiliate product if the affiliate product has a lot of upsells and it's expensive, because you want people very engaged and interested in that, right? It also works really well for books, especially books that people might look at and say, why is that exciting? A bridge can do that, right? So that's one. Looking at what we just said, again, the basic structure of the affiliate marketing funnel is an opt-in page, a thank you page, or a bridge page, and then they're being directed by clicking of a button on either bridge or the thank you page to go to the affiliate offer. But when people opt in, what else is happening? And this is a very important piece that people also don't sometimes leave out. What else happens is they're because they're on your list, they're automatically put into your welcome email campaign about this product. Now, a lot of times you go to affiliate, sites that have affiliate products, and they have their own swipe files. And that's super important because they're written by copywriters. They're written specifically for their product they're trying to sell. And you can copy and paste those swipe files and put them right into your email campaign. So again, someone comes in, they opt in, they give you their email, they go to the thank you page, they're redirected to the affiliate offer. But in the meantime, an autoresponder is triggered by that opt-in, and they get a series of 5 to 7 days of emails once a day where you talk about you're using the swipe files from the vendor themselves, the affiliate product owner, and you're using their swipe files to convince people to go and buy the product, which you get an affiliate fee for. So the email campaign associated with affiliate product or service is super important, and around 5 to 7 days. And once you do that, again, you've got a lot of people on your list over time, especially through solo ads that have a certain they'll guarantee a certain number of clicks to your page. So if you buy 500 clicks, you might get 250, 300 opt-ins. And they'll tell you what the general opt-in rate is. But I've done it several times now, and my opt-in rates have been good. But again, it's all about copywriting. It's all about how good your funnel is and your writing is. It doesn't have to be the prettiest thing in the world. It helps if it's not totally crazy looking, of course. But all that aside, you want something that piques their interest. And like I said, Franklin Hatchett's a guy that does these opt-in funnels. It's literally one title, an opt-in for an email, and a big button that says, get your information, give me your email and get your information here. And you've been enthusiastic enough and engaged enough to come from the Facebook or Google ad to the funnel. And so there's not a lot there. And his theory, I think, is kind of, well, look, we're not going to give them a lot of distractions. They're super interested. They're here because of the ad. Just make it easy. Don't ask them for their name, their phone number, and all that stuff. Just ask them for their email and have them click a button, right? And so, that works for him. But once you have those people, right, after you're done with that, and you're done with your 5-day email campaign, and they've gone through and you've run your ad for, a month, or maybe you're running it for 2 months, depending on how successful it is, where do you go from there? What do you do now? Well, believe it or not, people will sit on a mailing list. And even I'm guilty of this because I do multiple jobs and in the digital marketing space, and sometimes I'll miss a golden opportunity because I'm just too busy I can't get out of my own way, right? So, but you don't want to make that mistake, right? You don't want to have a bunch of people on your email list, like 1,000 people added to your email list, and then run a campaign and then just let it sit there and stagnate for a day, or not a day, let's say a month or 2 months or 3 months. That's just deadly, because then the next time they get an email from you, they're like, who's this guy? They don't even remember you. And they may even unsubscribe. It may actually, promote unsubscriptions at a higher rate. So what do you do when all this is done? You follow up with more emails in a consistent manner, doing what? Promoting different products using the same formula I just discussed, right? So there are no shortages of affiliate marketing products or services that you can promote. Or if you have your own product, this works really well for your own product. It doesn't even have to be affiliate marketing. It's just a good way to promote a product, right? And again, I mentioned earlier that all this is happening, that you, of course, need the traffic. How am I going to get people to go to my ads? Now, I mentioned Google and Facebook quite a bit, but for affiliate stuff, especially in the health and wellness or the wealth and money niches, you definitely want to use like solo ads for that, because it's so easy to get very, very, very specific traffic. You can go to solo ad providers that specialize in health and wellness, and some that even specialize in a sub niche like weight loss. And so you look them up, you find them, and that's where you go. And again, I talk about this in a previous podcast where I talk about solo ads and talk a little bit more detail. So I won't go into a huge amount of detail here, but let's talk about what I think you're waiting for. I've told you all this structural information on how to do things and what you need to do about it and how it works. Let's talk about the deets, right? What do you promote and where do you get those products? So I'm going to walk through these, and I'm going to try and give you an idea of what that looks like. So ClickBank. So clickbank.com is an affiliate directory. It's a directory of affiliate programs and services that you can promote through them. You sign up, give them your information. They pay you through PayPal or check, and there are numerous products on there. And I can just tell you right now, if you go to YouTube and you do a search on ClickBank and type in stuff like Gravity and other stuff, or ClickBank, how do you know what to promote? There are tons of YouTube videos, and I'll probably do a specific show on ClickBank podcast as well on ClickBank. But, I don't have one out there now. So if you're eager to jump right in, just go, search on YouTube, because how do I know which products to promote on ClickBank? What products do I promote from ClickBank? That kind of a search thing. And there's lots of videos that talk about that. It talks about like how you measure the gravity on ClickBank, which means the number of people that are buying a particular product, whether the product has recurring revenue or not. So there are some programs on ClickBank that when you refer someone to it and they buy it, they pay a monthly fee. And guess what? You get paid a monthly referral fee. Same thing with other programs. I'll jump into a few of them right now. So ClickFunnels has an affiliate program. And, if you do well, you can easily make more than $100 a day. Some like Franklin Hatchett. And again, he's been doing it for a while. So this isn't like you're going to do this right off the bat. I'm not sure I could do this right off the bat, even with what I know, but he made over $230,000 promoting ClickFunnels. And, the model's pretty simple. They have a $97 and a $297 product, and there are variations on packages and things you can do. But basically, I think it starts at 30% now. And eventually when you get up to, I think 10 or 100, I forget what it is. I think it's 100 refer to accounts, you go up to 40%. So I'll give you the 40% numbers. That's what I'm at right now. So if you're promoting someone, they sign up under 97, you get $37 every month, as long as they're a client. If they do the 297, you get 118 every month. And that's what I made a lot of my affiliate money, was just on that. And I wasn't even trying, and I made almost $6,000 just doing that. Again, not a huge amount of money because it was over several years, but still $6,000, right? Buys an awful lot of coffee over the last 4 years. Another program. So that's ClickFunnels affiliate program. So we've got ClickBank, ClickFunnels. Another one is GetResponse. And, they have an interesting model because as an affiliate for GetResponse, you can get $100 per sign up per person, or you can opt for the $33 recurring monthly fee per referral. People might be tempted to jump for the $100 one, but I always tell people, look, if there's a recurring option, always go with the recurring option. The reason is that it's just going to go forever. So people that sign up for GetResponse and ClickFunnels, they're pretty high quality products. So people tend to stay on there a long time. They don't. It's not a flash in the pan. They're not going to sign up for it and then jump out a week later. Now, do people do that? Sure. But what I mean is that the economies of scale, right? Most people, statistically speaking, is a better way to say that. But statistically speaking, that's a small amount of people that would join the program like that and then jump out. Another one is, Bluehost affiliate program. That's a web hosting program. Franklin Hatchett talks about it. A few other people talk about it. It's kind of all over the place. And the reason for that, being all over the place, is because it's got an affiliate program. So they do $65 per sign up, right? So if you refer a person to Bluehost and they host there, let's say you're a web designer and you say, I'm going to put you on Bluehost. Well, you get $65 per sign up per person. But the interesting twist with Bluehost is that, they'll progressively increase what you get as you send more leads to them. So, and I don't know the exact number, but I think Franklin Hatchett is making something like $240 or something per lead. I forget his number, but it was higher than 65. And the reason is that he refers a lot of people to Bluehost. And another program, and this is interesting. I'm going to take a few seconds to describe this. This is an interesting kind of affiliate arrangement because, like ClickBank, the program's called Muncheye, the Muncheye affiliate program. And so their affiliate program website lists a bunch of internet marketing launch details for new products. So you're able to track the internet marketing launches, the details, the return on investment may vary depending on the program, but you can find great programs to promote. And the secret is that Muncheye is telling you when programs will launch, so you're ready to go on launch. So you're basically ahead of the curve. You're beating everyone to the punch. Only people that use Muncheye know this. And so this is much different than working with products long after launch, and it gives you a leg up on the competition. But that's not to say that promoting products like ClickFunnels or GetResponse or any number of the programs, ActiveCampaign, all sorts of things out there, right? That's not to say it's not good to promote them. Those are fine programs. I'm just saying that if you're looking for a constantly new stream of programs that are tracked and valuable, this is a good place to do that. But so I use the word valuable. How do you determine that? Well, that's the other thing that makes Muncheye interesting. So Muncheye basically tracks the consistently big launches from reputable businesses. That way Muncheye, basically the way Muncheye describes it on their website is, and this is from their website here, big launches are from vendors with a good reputation in the community who consistently do high profile big launches that get a lot of attention. It represents the biggest launches happening in the internet marketing space. And if you look at some of those, which I have, they're hundreds of thousands of dollars, those launches for those products. And Spin Rewriter, which if you're familiar with that, that's a very popular one. That had a really big launch. So basically, they list all these launches, but they also have a category reserved only for big launches. And so you're getting notified ahead of time when that's going to launch. They give you access to their swipe files for your emails and your email campaigns when you promote the product. You're getting access to their affiliate page before anyone else sees it. So you can be ready for it, which is very cool. And again, just to remind folks, I know I'm talking about a lot of programs and a lot of things on here, but I will list all these with the links in the podcast description, as well as my own social media links if you want to join me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or any of those things. But big launches and knowing when they happen and having a site that tracks that's super big as far as internet marketing launches and your strategy to make money online, right? Now, I'll mention a few things that I think people, and again, I know people that are listening to this are going to say, "Oh, what are you talking about? I make lots of money doing this." Yeah, and you know what? I will preface what I'm going to say with the fact that, look, people make money doing these things. I just don't recommend them if you're new. So again, if you're new to affiliate marketing, I would not recommend, for instance, using Amazon's affiliate program or eBay. Number one, if you've ever done anything with Amazon affiliate program or you looked at it, which I haven't, but I research a lot of things. You would have to sell so much product to make a decent amount of money. You're really better off just going with something like Bluehost or ClickFunnels or GetResponse, where you see instant money and it's recurring, right? Amazon, I don't find that as a great deal at all. I'm not sure I understand why people think it is. I even looked into it for a nonprofit once, and the amount of money in the end was so minuscule that it wasn't worth the effort. I mean, it wasn't worth the effort for them to pay me to spend an hour or two setting everything up. It was like, no, you're going to pay me more than you'll make in a year, so forget it. Again, I will throw out the caveat that there are probably people out there that are rock stars in Amazon, and maybe that's the thing they concentrate in and they love and they do it all the time and they're huge Amazon. Fine, that's fine. I'm not poo-pooing it completely. I'm just saying, in my opinion, if you're new, I would avoid it. The other is eBay. And now I have done some stuff on eBay. I used to be one of those people that thought I could get rich on eBay and sell a lot of product, and I did. I sold product. I had kind of a cool little setup going. I sold product, I did stuff, but in the end, it was just kind of a wash because you don't make a lot of money unless you sell it a lot. eBay changes, much like we see with Facebook and Google, but they change the rules all the time. Once something starts working really well and a bunch of people on eBay jump on it, then eBay changes and says, no, we're not going to let you do that anymore. And all that stuff. So again, there's probably eBay people out there, and I know there are because I've seen a number of these programs that make a lot of money on eBay. But I think the proof is in the pudding, right? The devil's in the details. What do they do to do that? Do they have a warehouse? Do they have pallets of stuff that they buy from overseas that they then sell on eBay? Because the average person doesn't have the capability to do that, right? And I know that some of these people that make a lot of money, I've talked to some of them, that's what they do. They buy a ton of stuff. And one guy had his garage full of stuff, and he just sold it all the time and shipped it. And he had ShipStation and all this stuff. Yeah, look, all very cool things, and you can totally geek out on all those tools, right? But why would you want to spend time and effort doing it? It's just a slog. It really is. And I know they're not necessarily like eBay. The eBay thing I'm talking about isn't necessarily an affiliate program, but I just bring it up because I feel like it's a trap a lot of people fall into, and it really bugs me. So I just want to throw that out there. Sorry, eBay, and not trying to say your programs aren't great. I love eBay. I use them all the time. But you can make money, doing different things. And then the money you make, you can buy stuff on eBay or Amazon. But like I said, it works differently. Different people have different success, which, by the way, is true of everything I've talked about here. You could be a ClickFunnels affiliate and sit around for 3 years and go, geez, I only made $100. Well, or a Bluehost affiliate, I only made $145 in 9 months. What's up with this? Well, so a certain amount of it is effort, and putting, what you put into something is what you're going to get out of it, right? No, none of this is make money fast. Affiliate marketing is not make money fast or get rich quick, right? You can make some serious money. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen Anthony Morrison make serious money with ClickFunnels. I've seen, proof of that. I've seen proof that like Franklin Hatchett made a lot of money on ClickFunnels. There's tons of people, for instance, on the 2 Comma Club, which is their over $1 million in sales, right? They get a special plaque, they get all that stuff, right? So people can make it, but you can also just not be like, it's almost like being the batter, right? In the batting box. You're sitting there and you want to get a home run every single time you swing the bat. Some of the best ball players are the ones that don't have high home run records, right? Their on-base percentage is much better because they get hits all the time, right? And they're clutch hitters, the guys that get like the singles with the bases loaded, not the home runs, right? So not everyone's going to be like, Franklin Hatchett and make $100,000 or $230,000 promoting ClickFunnels, but maybe you make $5,000, maybe you make $10,000, maybe you make $30,000, right? Maybe you make $100 a day. I mean, these are all great things. So, reach out to me, leave me a voicemail on a message for my show, not a voicemail, a message for the show on anchor.fm/express leads, all one word. And I'm interested if you have comments on the show. And if I get enough comments, I'll pile them up and then I'll have a little mini show talking about comments. Otherwise, look for a link to in the description of the podcast for the products I've talked about. And follow me on social media to the social media channels I've listed on my podcast description as well. I appreciate your time and look forward to catching up with you next Friday. This has been Express Leads, hosted by Paul Brady of Brady Consulting and Inbound Marketing. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to leave us a voice message by visiting anchor.fm/express leads. Thank you.